Hello ladies and gentlemen, here we have for you final match of the anniversary show, probably the biggest match in Pancrase for a long time. Masakatsu motherfucking Funaki versus Bas Rutten. This is of course a rematch of their match at, well, I think it was in 1993, before Bas even knew what a toe hold was. He accidentally, well, I would say accidentally, he punched Funaki in the face, and then Funaki Kurt Angle ankle locked him and forced him to tap. Since then, Bas has learned what submissions are, still can't defend a takedown, and Funaki's sort of had a little bit of an up and down in his career. Solid low kicks from Bas there. Slinging up a high kick. Bas was a sharp shooter in his striking. That is the only way to really describe it. He would pick the moment when you were there to be hit, and he would sling all of his power into what was going to hit you. As you can tell from these low kicks, they are clubbing into the legs of Funaki. Funaki's tried for a snapping front kick there. Bas has parried it out of the way with his hands. And I think Bas is trying to hand trap here, sort of the way he's pawing at Funaki's hands. Funaki is not doing his stupid Ultraman style striking. Oh, he's walking Bas down here. Good inside low from Funaki. Oh, good slap by Funaki. Eaten a strike from Bas, but hit a good double leg. He passed into half guard. Bas has re-guarded. Nicely done, Bas. So yeah, Bas still had difficulty stopping takedowns at this point in his career, but he was an excellent opportunistic submission fighter. But the way Bas fought with submissions was very similar to the way he fought with his striking. He would wait for the opportunity, and then everything would go into that opportunity. He wasn't as methodical as some other people, but when he saw an opportunity to take a submission, he would just fucking go for it. And either you'd spend a lot of energy escaping that position, giving Bas room to escape, or you'd get something torn the fuck off. Funaki, however, much more methodical than Bas, although he is smooth as a ghost on roller skates, to quote Stuart Fulton there, the current commentator of Pancrase. That is a man who has seriously good analogies. Still in Bas's guard here. Funaki's trying to isolate his hips. Oh, he's managed to separate Bas's feet, hit almost a knee slice pass. Bas has managed to recover that. Funaki's gone to leg control, hitting a knee slice pass on the other way, reaching for the heel. Bas is re-guarded. Not very much. That doesn't look like it was action-packed, but there was a lot of action there in just a couple of moves. Bas's hip escaped away. Funaki's grabbed a single leg to stay on top of Bas. Bas has grabbed a guillotine. Funaki slipped free, trying again to knee slice through Bas there. He's got to combat base, and he's got that leg of Bas's pinned. But Bas is doing a good job of controlling Funaki's hands, which will prevent him from finishing those passes. Funaki, as yet, hasn't gotten frustrated. Oh no, just as I say, Funaki gets frustrated and goes for a leg lock. He's trying for the Funaki-style straight ankle lock, but his feet aren't on Bas's hips. Bas is doing a good job of keeping Funaki's feet separate, and so Funaki cannot complete that straight ankle lock the way he can on other people. Now they've turned over. Bas is reefing on Funaki's knee, trying to pull him across for the reverse toe hold. Funaki's still on that straight ankle lock. He's spun to a knee bar. Bas has managed to turn his knee on that knee bar. Funaki's trying for a toe hold. Inside Ashi, if you want to call it that, from Funaki. The way his outside leg has come across and pinned the inside there. He's trying to reverse toe hold Bas, and he's gone to using his neck to finish it. That's a heel hook, you cheeky fucker, Funaki. And Bas's leg is upside down. Oh, that is not good. Good control by Funaki, although Bas is doing a good job of separating the feet, trying to keep Funaki from gaining complete control of the hip and knee, which would cause Bas's knee to explode, and he's somehow managed to survive that heel hook. And, well, it shouldn't have been a heel hook. The ref really should have stepped in there. Somehow Bus has survived that and kept going. Funaki's trying for the straight ankle lock again. Again, Funaki style. Missed the hips though. Oh, he's trying for it upside down. Doesn't have his legs pinching Bus's legs. Switching for a knee bar here. Bus has managed to set up into him. Funaki's rolling through. Switching back for the knee bar. Bus has turned his knee, so Funaki can't finish it. And now we're back in the same spot we were before. This is outside control. Outside Ashi from Funaki, the way his legs are entangled on the outside. Bus didn't have control of Bus's hip, and Bus was able to scroll back out of it. So yeah, Funaki with Danaher style leg control there. Not really, but really. I think if they'd sent Funaki to the Danaher Death Squad, no one would fucking live, because that was a man who loved his leg locks and could find entries for them all over the shop. Nicer palm strikes from Bus, cuffing Funaki. Good cracking down single from Funaki there into Bus's half guard. Bus is trying to guillotine from half guard. Funaki's head has come free. Good forearm choke from Funaki here. The pass is available for Funaki if he takes it, but he seems... Oh, there we go. Slips right into mount there. Bus T-Rexing with his arms, fighting wrist control from Funaki, never really letting Funaki get 2-on-1 wrist. Briefly tried to shove Funaki down there to recover half guard, hasn't missed it, but he's still giving it a go. Funaki setting up, almost stepping to Z guard. Ooh, that was a beautiful spin to side control there. Headlock control there. I think Funaki's probably going to go to north-south. Oh, Bus has managed to hip away and recover guard. Nicely done. Half guard from Bus. Probably got space to recover guard here. Yes, he's kicked out the knee shield. Oh, nice pass from Funaki. Bus has captured quarter guard, shoving Funaki's knee down. Funaki used that to gain wrist control and finish the pass. Fucking beautiful. Knee ride from Funaki. Don't know what Bus is doing with his legs there. Deliberately flattening himself out. Maybe to sort of tense up his core, make breathing a little bit easier. Funaki is using his top shin to pin Bus's bicep. Bus has recovered guard. Funaki tried for the knee bar there, but Bus saw it coming, reefed his leg back and stood up. Fucking nice stuff from Bus. Back to stand up in Bus's territory. Cuffing strike from Bus and a good low kick afterwards. Sort of the reverse of the standard Dutch thingy. Threw a good body kick and a nice palm strike there from Bus. A nice counter hook from Bus too. Well, these hernia-inducing strikes from Bus rooting that. Oh, knee sent Funaki's hair all over the shop. Guillotine attempt from Bus. He's turning Funaki's chin. Funaki separated the wrist. Nice knee on the exit from there by Bus. Good body lock control. And Bus grabbed the ropes, and they're calling that an escape. So, modern day fighting companies. You grab the ropes as you were defending the takedown, Bus, and he's like, oh, right, I do that all the time. Fuck. He's like, oh yeah, fair enough, this is true. So yeah, if you were to hold a modern day fighting event in the ring, I'd introduce rope escapes, because that's the only way you can really penalize rope grabbing without just straight taking a point in the 10-point must system. Fedor Emelianenko also went to notorious rope grabber. Good palm strikes from Bus there, good front kick. But yeah, you really got to penalise grabbing the ropes, because it's easier to grab the ropes and prevent a takedown than it is to grab the cage. Ooh, wheeling high kick there from Bus. Oh, wrist control into Kene Basami from Funaki. That was so pretty, but Bus has managed to get his knee out. Funaki needs to change the direction of his body underneath Bus and roll through, otherwise he's going to lose this position. He's trying to toe hold Bus here. He's got his legs triangled, so it's going to be very difficult for Bus to escape this position, but it's also going to be very difficult for Funaki to finish anything here. Nothing much went on there, and the ref has decided to stand them up. Don't know what the ref and Bus were talking about there. Nice check low kick by... Oh, nice check there on the low kick from Funaki. Good check from Funaki there. Inside low kick. Bus nearly followed that up. Leaping palm strike. Overcommitted his hips there, and instant double leg by Funaki into top half guard. Funaki's going to try for a pass here. Forearm choke from Funaki. And now Funaki is in mount. Bus keeping his hands on the inside. Funaki tried to dismount there. Bus nearly caught him in half guard. Oh, look at that transition from Funaki. That motherfucker is so smooth. Top triangle briefly from Funaki. Back to knee ride as Bus escapes. Circles his hips. Shin on neck ride from Funaki. Double knee ride from Funaki. A personal favorite of mine. Way to make life terrible for the man underneath you. Funaki stepping up into Z mount, sort of. Pinning the biceps of Bus, but Bus has managed to recover his arm there. Funaki's back stepped into half guard. He's going to spin for the knee bar, so Bus is catching his foot, preventing that from happening. And Bus has tried to kick himself under for a knee bar here. Funaki's crossed his legs, so he'll be able to take top half guard in Bus on Bus. Top in Bus's half guard. Very unexpected seeing Bus kick himself under for the knee bar there. Very interesting. Mind you, Bus had great confidence in his leg locks, and understandably too, finished quite a few guys with them. In fact, it is Bus's love of leg locks that has contributed to mine. Nice finish to the pass there from Funaki. Little skip in the video, but that's alright. We're not missing anything too important. Funaki is trying to set up a head arm choke here. Bus is doing a good job of framing, keeping his face away. As Funaki tried to dismount there, Bus stiff-armed his hips away. Funaki is trying for a straight ankle lock. Nicely done by Funaki, bellying sort of up as, well, bellying down as Bus tried to roll over. Good way of preventing yourself from ending up being mounted, but Bus has escaped the position. Funaki wasn't able to gain hip control. Good palm strike from Bus. Good. Oh, yeah, that was a hard attempt there from Bus, and a good long right palm strike from Bus. Front kick from Funaki. But yeah, you can hear and see the force that Bus puts into every single strike. A lot. Yeah. Oh, like listen to that body punch. You saw that every muscle of Bus's body was contributed to making sure that that had some serious force in it. Didn't stop the takedown though. And although Funaki did take a little bit of a breather there after the takedown. Ooh, Bus has nearly turned him with that guillotine, but Funaki's managed to pull his head free. Forearm choke from Funaki. Bus is trying to catch half guard. Funaki's using it to take sort of top quarter guard. He'll probably finish the pass into mount briefly. Oh, maybe he's trying to backstep into side control. Oh, Bus has used the backstep attempt to regard.
Mike.
Bus just maintaining guard here. Funaki not striking on the ground, which I believe is a smart thing to do because Bus would hit you back just as hard, if not harder. Probably even from the bottom. Hand fighting here, nothing particularly important going on, but you know, just little battles over little things. Funaki baiting the triangle, frog kick from Bus Rutten. A stand up, palm strikes from Funaki. Funaki is trying to take advantage of this, and Bus has countered that, cuffed him a few times, slinging up a high kick, grabbing the ropes, palm strike, and down! Funaki eating a cuffing right hand from Bus. Has got to get up. And Bus countered that flurry with pressure of his own and has come out on top here. Cuffing right hand from Bus. Sprawl on that takedown. That's a surprise. Oh! Another down has been called after that. He has broken Funaki's nose. Time, and they're going to go look at Funaki's head. Of course, Funaki cannot afford to get stopped here, so he's going to say, I own this fucking company, do not stop this fight, to the doctor, most likely. Yeah, I can see, it's fine. Of course, this gives Funaki a little bit more time to recover from that palm strike, which is good for him, but, you know, gives Bus a little breather too. Still not ideal for Funaki. Alright, handshake. Boys are going again. Inside load from Bus. Funaki's trying to hit an outside load. Cuffing right hand. Palm strikes from Bus. Ooh, lots of strikes from Bus here. Hammering Funaki, who's grabbed a grabbed a body lock takedown. Bus caught the ropes with his elbow, and they've called that an escape, which is understandable, because it did prevent the takedown. See, that's how to stop a man grabbing the ropes. Bus and Funaki are now on equal footing in terms of lost points. High kick from Funaki. Gave it a go. Front kick. Counter from Bus. Low kick from Funaki. He's covering up really badly. Good palm strike here. In the clinch with Bus. Not a good place to be. Cuffing strikes from Bus. Bus is trying to avoid catching handfuls of Funaki in his hair as he cuffs him. Another down. Funaki's blood is all over his beautiful green shorts. He stood up and he's playing to the crowd. He's saying, I'm still ready to go, ref. I'm perfectly fine. Meanwhile, his brain is licking at his nose. The crowd's fucking into it. Palm strikes. Hits from Bus. Bus is going apeshit. Good knee. Good solid palm strike. Funaki's winging back. He ain't no bitch. Covering up by Funaki. Cupping right hands from Bus. Good palm strike. And Funaki grabbed the ropes as a rope escape from the position of eating a arseload of punches from Bas Rutten. Very unexpected and an interesting wrinkle to the rules of Pancrase. Bus is taking a little bit of a break here as they clean up Funaki again. He's really trying to finish Funaki here, and Funaki only has 1 point left. He's had 3 downs, that 1 rope escape, and he's playing to the crowd. He's saying, come on! Boys have shaken hands, ready to go. Funaki goes high kick. Funaki ain't no bitch. Good low kick from Funaki. Front kick, palm strikes from Bus. Hammering right straights from Bus. Oh, good knee. Palm strike. That looked like a punch to me, but it's alright. Palm strikes again. Knee again. Body punch from Funaki. Oh, Funaki's winging back. Big knee from Bus. Another strike. Oh! Body, knees, punches. Oh, and Funaki is fucking dead. Look at his face. That is the end of the fight. Bas Rutten is your winner and still king of Pancrase. What a match. What an event. I hope you enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen. Despite quite a few of the matches going through to the final bell, actually I'm going to say every match on the anniversary show was entertaining. I'm going to give the event 9 out of 10, and this was sort of the last huge event for Pancrase. It was the closest they've had to having the 2 best fighters on the planet, and after this, Pride, UFC, and everyone would start supplanting them. Not that there weren't many good years of shit to go, which I of course will continue to review and show you, but this was sort of the end of Pancrase as the dominant force. So, fight of the night obviously goes to Funaki versus Bus, and I hope you enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you next time for Truth 7.